Hi, and welcome to Josh and Tim Talk Sports. I'm Tim Shire.
I'm Josh Dome.
And we're back. We had a couple weeks off.
Yeah, just a little mini hiatus.
We needed some downtime. Josh went on a good vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Went to Myrtle Beach.
Yeah.
Most people call it Myrtle. I call it Myrtle.
Myrtle.
Yeah. I wonder if the Pelicans still play there. It used to be a minor league team. High A, they used to be.
Okay.
They might be low A now. They might still be, or they might even be an independent team now.
Oh.
But so we're going to talk about. We got basically 3 topics today. The 3 Cleveland things. We got Guardians. Talk about their struggles. Although they did win today, 3-1.
Yeah.
Just in. That's beautiful. So
They
Logan Allen.
Yeah, I was just listening to this when I was watching part of the game. They haven't been fully swept by the White Sox in 8 years.
Really?
Yeah, and it continues.
There's some I can't I don't know. It's either the Tigers or the White Sox, but they haven't been swept in a 4-game series by them since like 1954.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. Woo! 1954. The year they won 111 games, they got swept by somebody 4 games. How did that happen? And that long ago too. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
You look at those. PJ was fooling around with the record book today. The last one they actually printed in 2019. She was playing with it today, and I should have looked that up. But it's crazy when you look at some of the things when they happened last. It's really it's hard to sweep a team in baseball. It is, or like lose a doubleheader. The Indians went like 27 years.
Yeah.
Without losing both ends of a doubleheader. Through some bad years, too.
Yeah.
It was like 1987 to 2014 or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, they had some bad
There were
teams.
some bad stretches,
Well, in 91, they lost 105 games. Didn't get swept in the doubleheader, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
there
crazy.
You go. Got to get something out of there.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to start the timer.
Okay.
We've been going for a couple minutes, but I'm going to start the timer. So we're going to talk Guardians.
Yeah.
Obviously, Cavs.
Okay.
And the NFL and Browns.
You know how much we love the NFL on here.
Yeah. We might want to like it more. If you want to stay on the air. But
2020's media.
So Josh knows what we're going to talk about today too, because in a rare occurrence, I sent him the itinerary for the show before the show started. Yeah. So he actually knows what we're going to talk about.
Rare stuff.
I know that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
I think it's probably a good idea.
I think it might help out a little bit.
Your answers might be like longer and better since you know what we're going to talk about.
Maybe.
You had a chance to think about it.
But there's always, the element of surprise when we're on air.
There'll be something I'll bring up that's
it always comes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they've struggled. I think they've hit better lately. Yeah, they only got 2 runs last night, or 3 runs last night. They had 4 the night before. But look, the pitching hasn't been great.
No, it has not.
No, Shane Bieber was horrible.
Yeah, I heard.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Battenfield, he's not good.
No, he's not.
He's bad. He's not 1-7.
No.
It's time. Come on.
Yeah, it's time.
Why aren't they giving Xavier Curry a start?
I don't know. How many other appearances has he had?
What does he have to do?
How many other appearances has he had in the past month?
Well, he usually pitches, I'd say, once a week out of the bullpen.
Okay.
Like comes in.
Is he getting multiple innings?
He comes in when somebody stinks.
Yeah. Is he getting multiple
Yesterday
innings?
Came in. I think he went two yesterday, maybe. I have him on as a starter in my one fantasy league, the money league, because, and I leave him on because it's in my league.
Oh.
I leave him on because somebody's going to crap the bed, and he's going to come in and mop it up.
Yeah.
3-4 innings.
Yeah.
I think he went 2 last night.
It's got to be almost about his time. It's got to be real close to his time here. It has to be.
But
it has to be. What
is he going to get a real chance, though?
Who knows?
Because Morgan and McKenzie will probably be back in a week or 2.
Well, I love having McKenzie back, though.
Not Morgan. I meant Savali.
Savali.
See, I like Savali too.
Yeah, Savali's been sitting on my IL for a while
He's
now.
on mine too.
I picked him up at the beginning of the season, gave me some great
yes,
starts, and then
yes.
boom, IL.
Even the night he got hurt, he pitched well.
Yeah,
it was was like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
I don't know. He has these hidden injuries that you don't notice when he's pitching.
Yeah.
Like,
he wants to play.
Yeah.
He wants to
I
play.
believe that too.
Yeah.
I remember when he was at when he played low A.
Yeah.
We won't mention the name of the
Yeah.
team. Father.
At CP.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So you agree that it's the pitching too?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, hitting's not
You know,
great either, but I mean, the pitching is what keeps us in ball games, and it's not there.
But the thing is too, like, well, Allen was good today.
Yeah.
But I would almost
Yes.
be okay with if Allen had a bad start out of 3. Bybee had 1 bad start out of 4 now, I believe. Okay, all right. They're young. They just came up. But when Bieber
Yeah.
has 2 good starts and then a bad start, 2 good and then a terrible start, come on, man. You are the ace,
You're supposed
right?
to be the ace. Yep.
This is what I came up with last night. I accidentally erased it before I tweeted it.
Ah.
If they have the Players Weekend again this year, where the players wear nicknames on the back,
Oh yeah.
remember his was not Justin?
Yeah.
Well, I think this year it should be not Ace.
Not ace. Yeah. I saw that
He's
one
not
coming.
an ace anymore.
No.
He's just not. And multiple people who really know baseball, the Hall of Famer Mike Mockner, he agrees with me. He says it's not there anymore. It's just not there.
Yeah.
It's not dominant anymore.
Yeah. He's a good pitcher, but he's not
Yeah.
dominant.
He's Corey
not a great
Kluber.
pitcher anymore.
He's Corey
Yep.
Kluber at the
Yep.
end of his time in
Yep.
Cleveland.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And he hasn't even hit his
yep.
first free agent contract yet.
Yeah.
He better get it back, or
He's not getting paid.
he's not getting paid. Like, he'll probably still get 15
Well,
million a
yeah.
year from
Well,
something.
he'll get paid.
But he's
to
not going to
us,
get
but
40 million a year.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So I think the hitting's going to come around. I think they would have done better in
The
the series
hitting
against the
usually
White
does
Sox.
come around.
But unfortunately, Jose had to go home.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
we're not sure.
Yeah.
I heard someone say that it was his grandma.
Oh, really? I heard
His
someone say
grandma.
it was his mother.
Yeah, I heard then it was his grandma. I
Okay.
don't know for sure.
Yeah.
Whoever it is, you know, it's a
Yeah.
relative, close relative.
Right.
I feel bad, you know. He's a baseball player, but he's a person too.
Right.
You know, and he'll get back. I guess tomorrow. He's
Okay.
joining them tonight in New York.
Okay.
So I am sure he wants to go play in New York so he can outdo Lindor. Someone told me the other day they're great friends. I don't think they are.
Really?
Because someone asked Jose about him, and he said, "I'm not. Who is he?"
Ah,
That was pretty good.
that's good.
I love that answer.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of that fella who I joined a fantasy draft late, and it was an auto draft, and that guy's been on my bench most of the year.
I have him. Well, he would have been on my bench too in the Money League. He was on my bench in the Money League for the first 2 weeks until Corey Seager got hurt. Then I had no choice.
Yep.
But Corey Seager came back yesterday.
Yeah.
So unless Seager is off, he's going to play every day.
Yeah.
Mr. 229
Oh my God.
is not going to.
He can't hit over 220
No?
anymore.
Isn't that something?
Yeah. Who saw that coming?
I did.
Who saw that coming?
His last year, we did.
Oh yeah.
His last year here, we knew.
Oh yeah.
We talked about it. We knew. That was prior to the Josh and Tim Talk Sports
Yeah.
days. That was probably a conversation in the dugout up at Colby Park. But yeah.
The real CP.
Oh yeah. Definitely. Oh definitely.
Yeah.
So what do you think about the catching?
Catching? Oh, defensively, some of the worst I've seen. It's the worst, I think, catching that I have seen defensively in my lifetime for the Cleveland baseball team organization. It's bad.
A guy in the Guardians group that I have on Facebook, you know, Jim Danzig. Jim, if you watched the video, we mentioned your name. Former Clevelander, lived here 77 years of his life. He is now 90.
Wow.
Lives in Arizona. Played in a senior league until last year.
Wow. Respect.
Yes.
Respect. I love
Actually has connections with major league people. He ran a batting school with a major leaguer, former major leaguer. So he knows, you know, he's not just some guy that's, you know. He says Zunino is the worst catcher he's ever seen.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a bold statement.
Worst catcher he's ever seen.
Wow.
Guy's 90. He's seen a few guys.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, he's sharp.
Uh-huh.
His comments, he comments right away. Like
Uh-huh.
he's not, well, does he know? No, this guy knows what he's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So, I'm going to predict it. I might have predicted it on here already.
Mm-hmm.
I think I predicted it on social media. By the trade deadline, if they can find a trade partner, I
Yeah.
don't know who would trade for him right now.
Yeah.
He's either going to get traded or he's going to get DFA'd, and Bo Naylor will come up and take the job. I just feel like it's gonna.
Well,
it's just a matter of time.
It's
now.
almost it's almost time for him to be up here.
Yeah.
But
They didn't want to start the season with him as a starter
Yeah.
and put that pressure on him,
Yeah.
which is fine. I think he's hitting over 300 down there.
okay, that's
I think
good.
he is.
That's
He's hitting-
good.
I know he's hitting home runs.
That's good.
He's hitting for power.
Good.
Yeah.
I just want to see good
And he's
defensively.
good defensively.
That's all I want to see.
He's good defensively. Look, he's caught these catchers. He's
Yeah.
caught these pitchers too in spring training.
Yeah.
He was.
That's all I wanna
he
see.
Played a lot during spring training on the
Yeah.
big league, so he's.
Yeah.
I
I mean, defensively is really all I want to see because that's what I grew up with
And-
with good defensive catchers.
Well, and that's what that's why he's been down as long as he has, because he was working on his defense.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think, I think we're going to see him sooner than later.
okay.
Now,
Okay.
I don't know when. I'm not going to predict
Yeah.
that, but
Yeah.
I'll say I think he will be the catcher the second half
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
of the starter.
I can see it. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and I love Cam Gallagher, but
yeah,
he seems like a real
he's
nice,
all right.
fun
Yeah,
guy.
he's all
But
right. We need that. You need
he's-
that too.
he's
You
not
lost
very
Hedges.
good. He's not good offensively or defensively.
No.
No.
Yeah, but you need guys like that in the locker room too.
Yeah.
Especially since you let Hedges go.
Yeah.
Hedges was a big part of that
Yep.
locker room.
Yep.
And if people think that doesn't matter, well,
Yep.
something's wrong with them
Yeah.
because it does matter.
I mean, we still got Josh Naylor, of course.
Yes, Noah Naylor's brother.
Mm-hmm.
I think only Josh calls him that now.
Really?
It's Bo. That's
Yeah.
his real name. I think only he called. They told the story last year.
Yeah.
Maybe his family is the only one that calls him that. I don't know. But they
Yeah.
have another younger brother. Is he a senior this year in high school?
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure.
I didn't know that.
I think he's going to get drafted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
wow.
Well,
Yeah.
let's hope that.
It's a decent combo of
He-
names for brothers that play baseball, huh?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah. Let's hope that. Yeah, Noah and Josh.
Yeah. Sounds familiar a little bit.
Do I know Noah and Josh? Oh yeah, I do.
Oh.
Our original technical producer,
Yeah.
Noah Dome.
Noah Dome.
Yes. Hopefully he'll be here for our anniversary show on the 22nd. Let's
Yeah.
promote that a little bit.
We'll shout out, yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost been 1 year in the making, folks.
It's going to be a surprise location. So, we'll let that out of the bag to some people. We hope to have an audience.
Yeah.
We hope to have every guest we've ever
Yeah,
had.
we want to try to have everyone.
We will not have Phil
wanna
Goff
here.
because he's in Kentucky.
Yeah. Can we
But,
get him over on
maybe
Zoom again? Can we
if
get him on
we can't
Zoom
figure
again?
that out in a month,
Yeah. Can we get him
then
on Zoom
something's
again?
wrong. Yeah, we can get him on
Like
Zoom.
for the Super Bowl show.
Yeah, we got him on Zoom.
Yeah.
So, so we're going to have that on June 22nd,
Yeah.
the 1 year anniversary of Josh and Tim Speak About Sports. So, well, let's move on from the tribe, from the
Yeah.
Guardians. We can still call them the tribe because the tribe is not
It's a group of people.
just a name. Yes. Yes.
Move on from the tribe. Huh?
Let's go move on from the tribe.
Okay.
We're going to talk about the Cavs for a couple minutes, just
Okay.
not long.
Yeah.
Because I just think we should talk about this, but
Yeah.
I don't think it would happen, and
Yeah.
I don't think it should happen.
Okay.
But, Doc Rivers got fired by the Sixers.
Yeah.
It's too bad seeing Philadelphia fans suffer.
Well, I don't know if it was Doc Rivers as much as it was Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid is horrible in the playoffs.
He is, isn't he?
Horrible.
Yeah. Well, for one of the reasons, he can't bully players like he does in the regular season, especially when he's playing Boston.
Ah,
Because in the NBA, when push comes to shove, Boston and New York get the calls.
yeah.
They do. They always do. So when you're playing one of those two, it's going to be tough.
Yeah. But, I mean, if you want to be a great player, you got to be able to rise above in the playoffs, and Joel Embiid cannot do that.
Yeah.
You know who can? Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum can do
I'll
that.
tell
That's
you,
why they won.
He can. 51 points.
Let me tell you, Jimmy Butler can do that. Why
that
do you
was
think?
a game.
Why
Was
do you
that a
think
game
the 8
7?
seed?
That was game 7, right?
Yep, 51.
points.
Game 7. Wow. He is 5, I believe, 4, 5 and 1 in
That's
game
not
7.
like 70 on January 3rd. 51.
5
Yeah,
and
that
1
was
in game 7.
that was a shot at Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah.
It was.
We love Don Mitch though.
Well, I don't know. I already heard that he's not going to stay
What?
after the contract's up.
Really?
He's told some people that he's going to go to New York.
Wow, this is news to me.
Yeah, so,
That would I would lose a lot of respect for that
Yeah.
man.
yeah.
Wow.
But
Hopefully that
like I
does not
said,
happen.
51 in a game 7.
Yeah.
That matters more than 70 on January
Yeah,
3rd.
it does. That's how you rise above in the playoffs,
January
man.
2nd or 3rd. It was one of those
Yeah.
2 days.
But yeah, man, and
My granddaughter's first game ever.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then you got guys like Jimmy Butler and those. Why do
He's
you
another
why
one.
do you think that 8 seed is in the conference finals right now?
There it is.
Because good
Yeah.
players rise above in the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's just what happens.
So, what do you think?
Yeah.
Should the Cavs fire J.B. Bickerstaff and hire Doc Rivers? Doc Rivers,
Okay.
he won 1 championship
Yeah.
with the Celtics, but has he won anything else?
No. So let me tell you about this, Tim. All right. I gotta say, through the first half of the season, I would have said you got to keep JB. Through the second half of the season, right now, I think JB might have to go.
Well, as a person who covered the club,
And I liked JB for a while.
with that team, the Cavs, I was able, if I had a problem,
Yeah.
or a complaint,
Yeah.
I was able to talk to
Yeah.
a media relations person about it,
Mhm.
and they were glad I did.
Yeah.
They were glad.
Mhm.
I didn't have like the GM of the team come and yell at me.
Yeah.
Kobe Altman never came and yelled at me.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. So I'm just saying,
Yeah.
I covered the team.
Yeah.
Enjoyed covering the team very much.
Oh yeah.
Their media relations guy that we deal with, Jerome Owens.
Yeah. Great.
Unbelievable human being.
Yeah.
Such a nice guy. Just a good person. And so, covering the team, I questioned his rotations.
Yeah.
And I'm not a person that's like this basketball genius.
Yeah.
So if I'm questioning a rotation, and I talked to a scout after they got eliminated, and he though didn't think that JB did a bad job. He's been
Okay.
around a long time.
Mhm.
Worked for the Nets. Was his assistant coach for the Clippers. And he works for the Clippers as a scout. He's from this area. He's from Mansfield. Played for Akron. Big guy, big man. He was a big man.
Okay.
And he said he didn't really blame Bickerstaff, but he knew that Allen wouldn't be able to handle New York's physicality. He feels like Mobley will end up being good
Yeah.
and being able to get physical when he has to. So he didn't really blame Bickerstaff, but some of those rotations, I want to know why Lamar Stevens.
That's exactly what I was gonna say, Tim.
I don't.
That is exactly what I was
I don't
gonna say.
understand it. I really don't.
I think he is such a big part of this team.
Oh, I think he
and
is.
he had what, like
He's a
10
free
minutes?
agent.
He had like 10 total minutes.
He's a free agent. Would you blame him if he left?
No, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't blame him. For
I wouldn't
1 second.
either.
I want him to stay.
He is such a value.
I
He'll
don't
be a
blame him for a
valuable
second.
player to any team he plays on.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's going to help somebody. He is. So yeah, that's the one I wonder the most. And now I'm saying, I don't know. I wish he had used some different rotations.
Yeah.
I feel like Stevens can handle the physical
Yeah,
play.
he can. Oh yeah.
And he just
He'd
didn't.
be perfect for that.
As much as I love Jetty Osman.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I said it wrong.
Oh my gosh.
God. After I criticized for. But okay. So, as much as I like Osman,
Yeah.
I would have rather seen Stevens in there.
Yeah.
I know he can't shoot. He can't shoot. He can't score a lot. He can score inside.
Yeah.
He plays good defense.
Yes, and he always hustles and he gets rebounds.
Yes, rebounds. What happened in that series?
God, we got out-rebounded.
Horribly.
And, I mean, Jetty's going to score some points, but he is a liability on defense.
Linda Hill McDonald once told me, I'm not concerned with the rebounds. We won the game. The next night, they got destroyed on the boards, and they got eliminated from the series, and she was no longer the coach.
Yep.
Rebounds matter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, back to your point, do I think they should hire Doc Rivers? Oh, in no way. No. No.
As much as I like Buck Showalter, Doc Rivers is the Buck Showalter of the NBA, even though he won a championship. Like, you get him to the point, and then when you leave, they win. And that's what Buck Showalter's done. Almost everywhere he's been. Yeah. Yankees won the World Series year after he was gone. He went to Arizona as their second manager. They won the World Series like 2 years later.
Oh, jeez.
Then he went to Texas. They rebuilt. He left. They got to the World Series twice then.
Oh, jeez.
The Orioles, he came close to. I mean, they made the playoffs. Then he didn't put this closer in like he should have. And you know, that ended. And now the Mets. You know, I like Buck Showalter. I like him. Seems like a nice guy too. But Mets, keep him. Please keep him.
Yeah, go ahead.
Keep him.
Go ahead.
And that's what Rivers reminds me of.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't want him.
Yeah.
I don't want him.
Yeah.
And I feel like he's the kind of guy that I'm going to start going to all the press conferences, pregame and postgame next year. I didn't this year. Jeff Shudell, friend of the show, kept saying to me, "You got to start coming, Tim. You got to start coming to the press conference." So I'm going to next year.
Yeah.
And I don't know if Doc Rivers is going to be one of them guys that's really going to be.
Yeah.
How's he going to be?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
So
But it's almost about time to move on here, Tim.
yeah, we're actually we're right on time.
Okay.
Right on time.
All right.
2 segments. Now we got the we're gonna go to the NFL.
We're gonna mix it up a little
Go
bit.
to the NFL.
Mix it up a little bit today.
We got I saw this thing
Okay.
today. Best QB divisions. Best divisions with QBs.
Okay.
I guess is how, I don't know
Yeah.
how you say it. Yeah. I don't know. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Ranking divisions by quarterbacks. There we go. I got it.
Okay.
So it kills me to say that they had the AFC North ranked the best.
Really? Wow.
Yes.
Really? I did not see that coming.
I think it's pretty good.
Really?
I think it is.
I guess.
Even though
I mean,
Watson is a scumbag.
Yeah, but he's good. He can be a good quarterback.
He could be good.
But they have Pickett.
Burrow.
There's Pickett
But,
and
but Burrow and Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, if Lamar Jackson stays healthy, he's an
Yeah.
MVP.
Yeah. True.
So,
true. I guess.
oh, did you know, by the way, did you know that we did have the WNBA draft for the Fantasy League?
Oh.
I don't think anybody was in it.
Oh.
The 4 teams. It
Jeez.
starts tomorrow. By
Well,
the way.
that would have been great.
It starts tomorrow, by the way.
Oh.
I think
jeez.
you got Brittany Griner. But
I had her last
yeah,
year.
I know. So
Well, I get my revenge this year.
Let's get back to the NFL.
Yeah, I lost the championship last year. I'm coming for it this year.
So, best QB divisions is North. Yeah, and I would, you know, yeah, because you can't say the AFC West anymore because
I'd say, I mean, me personally, I'd probably say the AFC West.
they only have 2 though. Wilson's terrible now.
Yeah,
And
but
who's the Raiders?
but
quarterback?
I mean,
Who
Jimmy
is-
Garoppolo. Well,
I don't
here,
think you can
listen.
say the
though.
AFC West
well,
anymore.
but
although he does win,
Mahomes and Herbert, good
They're so
quarterbacks.
good.
Very good quarterbacks.
Great
okay,
quarterbacks.
Russell Wilson was a great quarterback, and I think he still has a little left in the tank. I think he does.
He's pretty bad.
Yeah, he was, but
pretty
I
bad.
think he has some left in the
And
tank.
he's a complete fake.
Oh yeah, oh
He's a
yeah,
complete
oh yeah.
fake.
I know, but I think he still has a little bit left in the tank for football.
This is real wood
Yeah.
if he's not a fake.
And you know what, man? As much as I'm not a big Jimmy Garoppolo fan,
Yeah,
he makes the playoffs.
He wins.
He wins.
He
So
does win.
I'd put AFC West up there.
So, the worst quarterback division kills me too. It was
I'm not surprised.
This was like a friggin' nightmare reading this article. Okay, it was a nightmare.
But how surprised were you, Tim? Come on.
Oh, I wasn't surprised at all.
Yeah.
I would have been stunned if I scanned and they weren't
Yeah.
the 8th best division.
Yeah.
Okay, so NFC South.
Yeah.
You know, being a Buccaneers fan.
Yeah.
Desmond Ritter. You don't know. I
Not
don't
yet.
know.
I mean, you
I don't
can't. You
know.
can't really tell
You can't
yet.
judge
You
until-
can't judge yet. Yeah.
But I'm going to say this.
Yeah.
Desmond Ritter's going to be better than Bryce Young.
Maybe.
'Cause
Yeah.
I just don't think Bryce Young's going to be good.
I think if Bryce Young is going to be good for 1 year, it's going to be his rookie year.
Okay, maybe until they figure him out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, look at.
He's going to benefit from a pretty good defense.
Listen to
in
this, all
Carolina,
right?
too.
I mean, this is not a great example, but look at Baker Mayfield. I think one of his best year was probably his rookie year when he came in and played. I think that was like his best
How
year.
many weapons did Baker Mayfield have, though?
Not many.
No.
No.
Now, if we're gonna, we're gonna get Derek Carr on the,
Yeah.
Saints. Baker Mayfield, far more weapons in Tampa than he had in Cleveland.
Yes. Yes.
I saw something
yes.
that said that's the only thing that that they think is a benefit, that he has more. He also has a better defense.
He does have a good
than
defense.
he ever had in Cleveland.
Yeah.
So
I mean, he's
the pressure's not on him.
Yeah. See, you're gonna see the difference when you got the first game of the year, you're going against this team you used to play for, and you let them come drive all the way down the field, and that's the type of defense he had. Now he has a defense that's not going to let that happen.
Plus, he has more receivers in Tampa than he had in Carolina.
Oh yeah, I mean, but that's not my point. My point is the
you're
defense.
Right, you're
the
right.
defense.
You're right. It's better.
He has that defense now.
And I guess that guy they
because
drafted.
they probably should have won that game.
I guess that Kalijah guy.
Yeah.
I guess he's really good.
Probably.
From what I'm hearing,
yeah.
I hear all these things.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, this guy's really good.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I'll buy into
Yeah.
him. Kalijah was
Yeah.
a wooden Indian standing by the door. Charlie Pride, man. When they drafted him, I was like, this is so cool.
Yeah.
We haven't had a show since that.
Yeah.
And I was we talked about it on the show,
Yep.
and then they drafted him, and I was like, oh my gosh.
Yep.
And then they're did you see a linebacker they drafted? Oh, you didn't?
Who was it?
The linebacker? Oh, I get to root for him from April to January now. They drafted linebacker Jose Ramirez.
Oh my
I
god!
was like, they are pushing all the right
Come
buttons.
on, man.
I know.
Jeez.
So, but
Yeah.
Mayfield's got, I think, a better situation in
Yeah,
Tampa.
he has a way better situation. Oh yeah.
So we'll see. And look, let's face it, the fan base and the media, shit, they could care less compared to this fan base and media here, where it matters. You better perform, or you're going to. And I'm not saying that they shouldn't. They, there should be some pressure, but I don't think there's a lot in Tampa. I really don't think there is. I don't think there is.
Yeah.
Although I've seen the fan base be brutal.
Yeah.
But I think they're not as brutal as, and the Browns fan base. Let's face it, this is we're a northern city. It should be more brutal than sunny Florida. I'm gonna go to the beach.
Yeah.
They stink. I'm going to the beach.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
You can't. If you're gonna go to Lake Erie and swim in December,
You're crazy.
we'll call the Coast Guard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's
Well,
not options here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah. We just have to sit on our couch and just stay with the fact that the Browns just played bad.
yeah. So let's finish this up.
Yeah.
Got a couple minutes. Finish it up, and you're gonna, people that watch this are going to be like, "Who is he? Is this Tim, or did someone replace him?"
Oh yeah.
I have got to say,
This is a good move.
yeah,
It's a good move.
the Zadarius Smith trade.
He's a good linebacker. He's a good
Wow,
linebacker.
they stole him from the Vikings.
Yeah. It's a good move.
They stole him from the Vikings.
Hey man, do we need linebackers?
And what did I keep saying? Yeah, what did I keep saying was their weakness?
Oh yeah.
Because, my team is a linebacker team, and
Yep.
they win Super Bowls.
Yeah, you're linebacker stacked.
that's it. So, wow.
Yeah.
When I saw that,
Yeah,
I almost couldn't believe it.
I was excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a lot of people probably didn't pay attention to that, but
It's huge.
I was excited.
It's one of it. What other offseason move was as big?
Baker Mayfield.
No, for the Browns.
Oh, for the Browns. None. I didn't think.
None.
I didn't think we had a good draft.
Zero.
Either. I didn't think we had a good draft.
Well, they had the best draft of anyone.
Really?
If you listen around here, they always.
Oh well, come on.
But no,
we
that
drafted another. We drafted another receiver.
Yeah.
We just picked up
I know.
2 in the off season. We don't need more receivers.
Probably
but
not. Well, you gotta have some that are good.
I've seen the highlights
You
of
gotta
this
have
guy.
some
though.
that are good besides Amari Cooper.
I've seen some highlights of this guy. This guy looks pretty good.
Yeah.
This receiver, he's a big physical
Well,
guy. I like big physical receivers.
I remember Brian Robisky. He was great at Ohio State. Yeah, then he came to the Browns.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he stunk.
Yeah. But
So,
I mean,
you know.
I like big physical receivers. So
Yeah. Oh, I do too.
I think it's
do
good.
too.
I think
Mike
it was
Evans.
all right. Yeah. Well, yeah. You
Yeah, he's
you
pretty
get blessed
good.
with one.
He's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I think that's it.
Yeah.
I think we're good.
Yeah.
If that's it, and we'll have another show next week, probably around the same time.
Yeah.
And then don't forget our anniversary show, June 22nd,
Coming up.
2023.
Yeah.
The set is going to be revitalized.
Oh yeah.
Probably not that night because it's a secret location.
Secret location.
So, but after that it will be. So,
Yeah.
until next week, have a good night, everybody. We'll see you then.